Why did I choose to play Hollow Knight? I chose to play this game mostly because of my younger brother. He's a huge Hollow Knight fan. Now, Silk Song's release date was announced in a Nintendo Direct on April 2nd, and everyone freaked out. My brother replayed Hollow Knight in 112% of the entire game. He is quite the sweaty gamer. So I figured I would play Hollow Knight to know the lore before Silk Song dropped. So what is Hollow Knight? Well, you don't really get to know. You start off just wandering through the tunnels until you stumble on Dirtmouth, the main city of the game. Nobody knows who you are, and information about the land of Hollownest is broken into pieces hidden in dialogue with NPCs and stone tablets you can find around the map. As you explore, you unlock new abilities that help in combat and movement, allowing you to explore parts of the map that were previously inaccessible. Hollow Knight, like many of my favorite games, starts the player underpowered and moves the player towards overpowered as you play. At the start, all you can do is walk, jump, and attack. To a new player, simplicity is nice. As you progress in the game, you unlock new abilities. You can dash with your cloak, wall jump, double jump, cast damaging spells, and even launch yourself flying with the Crystal Heart. By the end of the game, you will be speeding through the tunnels and be proficient in most parkour that the game offers. For most of the game, you will be exploring and backtracking. The way the game limits progress and pushes you towards certain areas are obstacles, usually high walls, edges, and large chasms that the player can't climb or cross until they unlock the ability for that obstacle. While exploring, you will stumble across plenty of bosses. You will find unique areas and unique mobs, and plenty of parkour. As you explore, you will also find charms and maps. Shifting gears, let's talk about how Hollow Knight feels. The game doesn't tell you much of anything really about what happened to Hollownest. As you explore, you see many broken structures and monuments, and you get the feel that Hollownest was once a thriving kingdom that fell to ruin some time ago. The air of mystery and almost regret lingers in the air as the dying kingdom just barely holds to life. The art style of the game is truly wonderful. Most modern games are 3D, so 2D games are rarer than they should be. The art style is cartoonish in a sense, but also fitting for the grim world. Most of the characters are drawn with soft edges and stand out from the background. The environment is almost painted on and usually just in the distance to make it seem far off. The colors are usually muted and dull, even in some of the brighter areas like Crystal Peak and Green Path, that still have a suppressed palette that leads to the gloom you feel for the game. The sound is impeccable. The music changes depending on what area you're in, but in general, the music is slow and eerie, which aids to the feeling that this place is ancient history and has lost much of what it once was. Despite this, the music still has a note of hope, a feel of great purpose that the player can take the responsibility and help fix this land, if only they were to explore in its depths and uncover its secrets. You come away from this game with more questions than answers, that you truly didn't uncover anything at all. Playing this game was a blast. Hollow Knight is a hard game for a new player. You will be challenged, and you will take many attempts on bosses until you master your abilities and know how to apply them. This game challenged me, which most games today just don't do. Now, my one gripe with this game is really a critique of all Metroidvanias in general, and that is that backtracking really sucks. I personally do not enjoy wandering around for 10 minutes to try and find the one path I haven't explored yet to progress, or traveling from one side of the map, then having to traverse all the way to the other side. It's a pain. But by the end of it all, I found myself very engaged with the world and wanting more. This game truly is a masterpiece in design, and I can't wait to start Silk Song.